The interesting thing is, when you're coming from a background that is more employee-based, you've got to shift your self-concept. You've got to shift your opinion of yourself. Hey guys, Matt Tait here, doing a quick video on self-concept model. Right now, I am at Potato Head, which is a pretty famous day club kind of beachy place to come. So you got the old infinity pools over here, ocean over there, places to drink. A lot of Aussies and people come from all around the world over here. So, doing some interesting videos from interesting places. So what we're talking about today is the self-concept model. And I was playing around with parts of the self-concept model. And inside that, it's a way, the self-concept model is a way of changing identity. It's a way of shifting the generalizations we make about ourselves. Our generalizations that are beliefs, our generalizations that are opinions of us. The most important generalizations we make are about ourselves, because they are what dictates what actions we take, how much we believe in ourselves, and do we step forward and take on new challenges, right? So, as I'm in business, as I run a restaurant, as I run a coaching business, as I am in all sorts of different things, I need to have some more of this. And so, I was thinking, okay, what is a quality I'd like to install in myself that I believed in myself, that I like about myself? What's a quality I would like that I don't currently have that would serve me well in business? Okay, this is cool. And I thought things like resilience, I thought things like perseverance, and the word that jumped out at me when I was thinking about this would be useful. I did a bit of ChatGTP search on what are some qualities that are useful in business, that are going to help an individual like your Richard Branson types to just keep going until you come up with the answers, until you become intelligent in the marketplace and all that sort of stuff, right? Shifting that mindset of employee-ness to I can make it happen-ness. And perseverance, what was the word? Was having that where you jump over hurdles and you keep on going. And it's, the word will come back to me. I'll edit over the top and I'll put the text here because I wrote it down. And so it's about having that perseverance to keep going. But it's having that sort of focus to keep going, right? So it's that where you are like a bull at a gate, like you're like a dog with a bone, you won't let go and you keep on going to get through the difficult part until you know what you're doing, right? So I got there, I got this word and I thought, okay, am I this quality? And I thought, well, no, I'm not. I'm the opposite. I'm not that thing. I'm not that person that's the go-getter. I'm not that person that has that perseverance to keep going. And then I started looking at my database. Okay, well, where I'm not that thing, so when have I been that thing? Which is what we'd call a counterexample. Because I wanted to transform this negative quality. So I'm following the Steve Andreas process in his book, and I bought his course as well. And he's got exercises, and so I'm just going through the steps. All right, I'm going to follow the steps and go on the journey with him. So I go on the journey with him, and I go through the steps, and I get to the step where I'm looking at the counterexamples before I actually create a new quality inside myself. And I had this realization where I have the counterexample being I am that sort of go-getter person, and whereas the negative examples, I'm not the go-getter person, right? So it's that negative, not the go-getter person. And I thought, well, am I that person? And if it was no, the opposite is yes, I am. So yes, I am that person is the opposite, which are the counterexamples where I have been that perseverance. And then I realized, oh my God, I've been doing this all my life, but in an employee context. I've been doing all my life in my drafting career, in structural engineering career, where I would jump over hurdles for different people to make sure it happens. And then I thought, hang on, I've been very perseverant with regards to the restaurant, jumping over hurdle to continue to support my partner. And jumping over hurdles to teach my students when I was teaching in the TAFE sector in Australia. Jumping over hurdles with my clients in my mindset coaching business, where I would go extra, go beyond, persevere, keep going. Jumping over hurdles, I've actually been doing this my whole life. And then I thought, okay, what's important about all those examples? Got a bit more space on my phone now so I can keep on recording. So what is those examples? What was behind those examples that meant that I was going to start change my opinion of myself? And there was a word that was important for all of them. I realized I was jumping over these hurdles, I was persevering, I had the grit, I had all those things when I wanted to maintain connection. Connection with a boss, connection with a workmate, connection with a partner, connection with the people important in my world, connection with them. And so I have a big thing where I don't want to let someone down, and so therefore I would persevere and go through discomfort, do things I don't want to do, all sorts of things, because I wanted to get the job done, because I wanted to maintain the relationship. Wow, this was a good one. So connection was a hugely important value as to why I was doing these uncomfortable things. I thought, oh, this is cool, right? I haven't even got to the reversing this negative quality yet, but I'm thinking, okay, I am actually this thing, but I've got the context of connection. I've got the context of not letting other people down. Yet, when I want to build my own business for myself, I wasn't following through because I wasn't perceiving connection. Aha, there's the clue, right? You find the connection in my own goals, and I will follow through on them, and I'll persevere, and I'll get to know what the answers are. I will have the grit. This is interesting. And then I think about my YouTube channel, 700 odd videos over a few years. Why am I persevering with that? It seems like a waste of time. No, it's not. Why? Because I get connection. For a start, I get connection with myself because I'm looking at myself on the screen going, okay, that's interesting. That was quite good. Secondly, more importantly, I'm getting connection with people on the outside. There's the subscriber base is going up. Every time someone subscribes, I'm thinking, okay, there's connection. When people comment, even good or bad, doesn't matter. There's a form of connection. Right, so connection is important to me. This is what I got from the self-concept model. And you'll get a lot from it too. I'm at step 7 out of the 12 steps to transform a negative quality, right? And so I've only got to the part of assessing my counterexamples. I am not a persevering person, to I am a persevering person. Because I've uncovered what I've deleted, what I've distorted, and what I've generalized out of my existence. Fascinating stuff. So in the next piece, we're going to put together, in this piece, I'm going to break down this particular part of the process where I have, from his book, from Steve Andreas' book, from his course, I'm going to do it on myself, and I'm going to install this positive quality. Flip a negative quality where I'm saying I'm not persevering to I am persevering. All I need is the element of connection. So I want you to think about this for yourself. You got a negative quality you say about yourself, something negative, but you've got positive examples where you were not that thing sometimes. These examples may reveal what you need when you are behaving that way. There's something you're getting, there's something that's valuable, something that will serve you. Now, here's the piece that I find cool about this. I now know straight away, if I can put connection in my head about anything I'm trying to do, that I'm going to get just as much connection as I got from the old bosses or from the intimate partners or from the friends or from whoever. I would not let them down, and I will have the same feelings. I will behave the same way. I don't need to reinvent the wheel. This machine is already inside me. I just have to point it in the right direction. So I'll break down that in the next video. I'll do a sit down of the process and what I'm doing in my own head to myself. Because I'm a coach, I've already done this submodality kind of NLP work many times on clients and on myself. So I know what's going on in my head. And it takes a little bit of time to get yourself going, but it's worth it. Because if you can have a piece like this, a key that unlocks the door. I heard this phrase on some meme online just recently, that a house is bigger than a door, and a door is bigger than a key. So this tiny little key is the key that unlocks the entire house. It unlocks a home, it unlocks all sorts of things. It unlocks safety, it unlocks parties, it unlocks a place to relax. Tiny little key. And my connection, the word connection, is my key to my door, to unlock the house, to unlock the prosperity, to unlock all the stuff that comes after. That's enough for today. Self-concept model, transforming a negative quality from Steve Andreas. I've changed something in myself. This awareness is the key that unlocks the door to all sorts of action, where I will persevere because I already have it inside me. What have you got inside you that is hiding in plain sight? I hope you enjoyed this video, my walk and talk in Bali, here at Potato Head, with the infinity pools just behind me. If you like this content, I want you to comment below where you have deleted something you are already doing, where you are positive about yourself and you're deleting it. And you can flip it by understanding the keys inside yourself. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear what you have to say about my self-concept video, and I'll do a breakdown of that particular process I did to myself from Steve Andreas's book. Amazing book, amazing content. Go get that book, Transforming Yourself. It's all in there, and he's got a follow-up course with the same information that came from the course. Amazing. He's got activities. It's an incredible book. Thoroughly recommend it. Anyone who's in mindset, anyone who's in coaching, when you understand even just parts of it, little snippets of it like this, it's a big model. There's a lot to it, but it's also simple as well when you get these little nuggets of gold. Matt Tait signing out. I'll see you in the next video from Potato Head, Bali, Indonesia.